We're live, we're live, we're live. What's up, everybody? Brooklyn and the family is back. This is True Crime Sunday, and we'll be right back after the dope intro.
Yes, yes. Bless. Brooklyn cord cutters in the family. Brooklyn cord cutters in the family. Yes. Brooklyn cord cutters in the family. Brooklyn cord cutters in the family. Yes. You know you can't wait. Better not be late. You anticipate. You know we great. All about the love here. You can keep the hate. The family keep it real. You can keep the fake. Brooklyn cord cutters in the family. Brooklyn cord cutters in the family. Yes. Brooklyn cord cutters in the family. Brooklyn cord cutters in the family. Yes. I see why you're mad. I see why you hate. Cause I made myself the boss. We constant making plays. I see why you're mad. I see why you hate. Cause you're blinded by the fame in Brooklyn. Wide awake. Brooklyn cord cutters in the family. Brooklyn cord cutters in the family. Yes. Brooklyn cord cutters in the family. Brooklyn cord cutters in the family. Yes.
We're back, we're back, we're back. What's up, everybody? This is Brooklyn and the family, and we got a great show for y'all today. So I'm gonna let everybody say hi. So to my right is my beautiful wife, Jazzy.
Hello, everyone. True Crime Sunday. This is going to be a really good show. Hope you guys enjoy. Happy Sunday.
All right, next up is my sister Patty.
Hey everyone, True Crime Sunday. Hope you enjoy.
All right, next up is my sister True.
Hello and welcome everyone to True Crime Sunday.
All right, next up is my brother Dre.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to True Crime Sunday, and hopefully, everyone enjoy the show. And happy Sunday, everybody.
Absolutely, absolutely. We're back. What we talking about today, y'all?
Okay, today we're going to talk about an 8-year-old that was a serial killer. He's the world's youngest serial killer. His name is Amarjeet Sada from India.
All right. So I'm gonna say hi to a few people real quick. It's not gonna be a long show today. All right. So I'm gonna say what's up to J Mac. We got Dre in the house. We got Be the Difference. Welcome to the family. Be the Difference. Of course, we got Patty. All right. I'm just going down. I'm going down. All right. So we got a great show for y'all today. I hope y'all enjoy. All right. So Jazzy, you can take it over. Yeah.
Okay, as I stated, Amarjeet was an Indian child, and the world's youngest serial killer have been caught at age 8. Imagine that.
Yes.
Okay. He was arrested in 2007 for the murder of a 6-month-old baby identified as Khushbu. The infants had disappeared in a primary school, leading the police to the investigation. And he killed more than one child. Okay, Patty or Diva, you want to go from there?
Yes. His family was aware of what he did. And his parents they were afraid. So they called themselves watching him closely. And they didn't do a good job. Dre, would you like to collaborate?
Yeah, just to talk about a little bit what you're talking about. I found that pretty, pretty surprising that the village that Armajet lived in, they covered up his previous murders before the last infant child that he murdered. That was surprising to me, the way that the family, supported him into, when he was doing these type of things, when they should have been disciplining a kid. So what I found doing the research is that when Armajet, when he was committing these murders, uh, they call it he was like a psychopathic killer. They couldn't believe an 8 year old was doing these type of crimes, and thinking out all of what he was going to do and where he was going to put the bodies afterwards. Patty D, you'd like to elaborate a little bit?
Yeah, Amarjet, well, he lived in a poor atmosphere. So,
Mhm.
and then they had him working at a very early age. Now, this isn't any excuse, and I've had the opportunity to go overseas, and you're talking about poverty. And this kid started working hard labor at the age of 7 and 6 years old. And I think that
Mhm.
they thought that maybe this is when he started killing because he wanted to inflict pain on other people. So, I mean, he's a little tight himself. So the only thing he could kill was going to be a newborn. And I think he started with an 8 month old, which was his sister,
Mm.
and then he killed a 6 month old, and then his family, just like you said, Truth, they were having kids, so many kids, and back then,
Yeah.
they didn't have birth control. So the family was impoverished anyway. So I think they kind of went with this because they really couldn't afford any more kids. And then when he took the baby from the nursing home, from the
Nursery.
nursery, that's what brought it to the attention. Because I think if he had stayed within the family, they'd have let him go ahead and keep on killing. And he did end up going to serve time. I think he went to juvenile, just like here in the United States. But you have to understand, when you're impoverished like that, you really don't have any of the luxuries that American have. And I don't know. I think some of these people take out their anger on kids. I mean, it's just horrific that a child 8 years old could think about killing babies. So what do you think, Jazzy?
Yeah, before y'all go, I'm gonna chime in on this.
Okay.
Okay.
Right?
Mhm.
How can someone let this young kid kill his sibling without trying to get help for the kid or put the kid away earlier? Why did
They
so
was a.
many people had to perish by
They
this
was a.
little kid in order for before they did something to him? I'm trying
They
to
were.
wrap
They
my
were.
mind around
They
this.
were afraid of him.
Yeah, but still, it doesn't matter. There's no way in the world I'm going to be scared of a kid that I brought into this world. It's not going to happen.
That's some
I'm telling y'all
people.
now.
That's
It's
some
I'm
not
trying.
people.
going
I'm
to
trying.
happen.
I'm trying.
I believe in that too, Brooklyn.
It's not going to happen. So I'm trying to wrap my
Not in
mind
my
around
house.
this.
I
You
know that's
understand me?
right,
Yes.
Jazz.
This
Yes.
kid,
Yes.
how can this kid outpower a grown person? Or why I'm gonna be scared of this little kid? This little kid, man, listen.
Well,
I would
well,
have had him tied up, roped up. I would have had him, yo.
well,
This little
you
kid
gotta,
can't he can't outpower no human being, no grown
yeah.
culture. I don't want to hear that, yo. For
Well, you
real.
gotta you gotta look at their culture too, though.
But they
Yeah.
let that happen. They let that happen. There
Yeah.
ain't that much scared in the world.
They
They
did
let
let
this
that
little
happen.
boy terrorize them.
Well, you have to understand that they're impoverished. First of
Yes.
all, they're out. I mean, when we say impoverished, they're in a hut. They're living
Yes.
mostly
But
in
I
the
do
streets.
understand that. But I
On
still don't
ground.
think
They
that
But they're
that's
not
sleeping
a
on the
keeping up
ground.
that's
with their kids. They're barely trying to make a dollar for
Yes.
themselves.
nah.
Yes.
If even if you go over to there now, you see these little kids running around here with flowers and stuff. It'd be dark middle of the night, and they got flowers trying to hustle for money and stuff. So
Yes.
the parents are not really keeping up with the kids. They don't even know really half of where their kids are. They just know that they
Man,
send them
they
out.
got too many.
That's crazy though.
Exactly.
They
They
have
they
too
really
many.
do. They have too many. And
But
all
ain't
you
no way that he got siblings and he doing something to them. And there's no way that them siblings ain't gonna tell their parents
Yeah, but you
about
got to
what's going
realize
on.
You got to realize, Brooklyn, these were babies that he was killing.
I
So
Right, and he
understand
took
that.
them out into the woods. It wasn't like he killed them at the house. He took them
Mhm.
out in the woods and beat them with, bricks and
With
stuff.
a stone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
with
yeah,
after he
stones
killed
and
the
stuff.
first one, no one.
Noticed that the infant was
Yeah,
missing.
well, they knew, but they said it was a family matter, so they did
Right.
know that he
Yeah.
killed
Yep,
the sister, and I think he
Exactly.
killed his
And
cousin.
his cousin. They
Yep.
knew
Yes,
he killed
yep.
the
Yep.
cousin too.
The
Yep.
yes,
6-month-old was his
Sure
cousin.
did.
Yep.
Sure
yes,
was. Yeah, so they pretty much said that he didn't have a sense of right and wrong at that
uh,
age, which I can't believe. But
yeah.
you know, even if you look at his sentence, when he got sentenced, when he finally got caught for one of the murders that he done, look at the sentence that they gave him. Here in the U.S., your punishment would have been a much harsh than what they gave him over in India. They pretty much put him in a a rest home for what they call it, juvenile detention. But I mean, they
Mhm.
didn't discipline the guy. They didn't discipline the kid. They tried to give him psychiatric help, but you know, after a certain age, like you lady said earlier, look where he's at today. That
Yeah,
wouldn't be the case here in the U.S.
of
he
course
Yeah,
not.
stayed
but he
until he was 18,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like
but
they
Wow.
do here.
he's like 22 now, but he
Yeah.
changed his name and everything.
What to
yes.
Sodom bin Laden?
Might be.
Not that deep.
Might be. Might be.
But anyway, so how they found out they caught him was the lady had left her child in school, and she went back to look for her baby, and she couldn't find her baby because he had took the baby and killed it, and he had buried it. So he had
Mhm.
took the authorities to where he buried that child. But look at this kid face. It's horrible.
Beat
It's
Denver said, how
horrible.
many did he kill total?
Three,
3.
Right.
three.
That's
But
enough
he
for an
that's
8 year
enough,
old.
right? But he started at 7. He started
Right.
killing
Yes.
at 7. So yeah,
Right. Right. So,
And
I,
and they were 8 months, 6 months. I don't know how old the one he took from the daycare, how old that child
She was
was.
an
Did they
infant
ever
too.
say?
She
she
was
was
six.
an
a
infant too.
she
Yeah,
was an
six
infant
Oh,
months.
also.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. She was an
And that,
infant also.
yep. And as we stated, that they knew about it, but they said it was a family matter. You
Mhm.
I
know,
Right.
tell you,
you
didn't
knew.
I tell y'all to start when they small?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I'm glad you
Yes.
brought that up, Brooklyn, because they really didn't say how his parents brought him up, but they pretty much speculate that he was mistreated,
Yeah.
you know, as a very young kid. Like Patty D said earlier, they, you ever go to India and look at some of the areas, I mean, poverty here is like living in, you know, upstate New York somewhere compared to India, because the poverty over in India, it's real sad how how a lot of these people are still living today over in that country there.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
crazy.
Yes.
So what ended up happening with him, and the way that all of this transpired is like you lady said earlier. uh Women, they did have a lot of kids, and 9 times out of 10 they couldn't keep track of the kids. It's just a lot of people in those little small villages over there. That's
Yeah.
why everybody protected him. When they call it what they call it, a family, a familiar type of
Yeah.
murder is what they call
Yeah.
it.
Family murders.
Mhm.
Yeah,
They said it
family
was.
murder. That's
Yeah.
why the village didn't they didn't want to see any harm come to him. uh
Right.
and that's why they kept everything a secret.
But
Yeah, what if
which
that was their kid? I bet you
right.
it wouldn't have been a secret.
Right. But
That's true.
while in custody for murder, they asked him why, and he smiled and asked for biscuits.
Mhm.
Wow.
Exactly.
Yeah, because he
Exactly.
ain't know right from wrong. I mean,
That's what
8
they
years
said.
old, do they really know right from wrong?
Yeah.
I
You
did
looking
at
at
eight
I
him,
years
he
I
old.
looking
believe so.
crazy.
I
Yeah.
believe so.
I'm looking at
Okay,
that
I take
picture.
that
He
back.
looking
Yeah, I
crazy.
did too. My butt
Yes.
told me so.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
That
I mean, but
platted.
as
Killer,
cultural,
killer serial kids. Wow.
Mhm.
That's crazy.
in the
But
world, in the
but
entire world, this was the first
It's a great
yeah,
um
topic.
very
I never
very
thought they had serial killer kids.
kids. Yes.
yeah,
Oh,
same
they
here.
have
Kids
them.
that's
They have
serial
them.
killers.
Well,
Wow.
They have them,
I'm
yes.
I'm
Not
gonna ask you guys a question. You guys remember the movie, The Good Son,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
with what's his name, Macaulay Culkin?
Yes.
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 This kid, that movie. When I was reading this story, I thought about that movie, and that movie came to mind. And if anyone's seen that movie, I think the kid was possessed. If you ask me,
Wow.
Armajet, to be honest, to be that young, committing these type of crimes, and to know what to do to the bodies after he committed the murder,
Yes.
Yeah, but
you
he
know,
suffered from social oh my goodness.
He was he
Social disorder.
yeah.
He had a social disorder because they also used him in case studies to study his brain to see try to figure out why. Oh, social personalities.
Right.
Personal.
yeah,
So
Yeah, you can
'Cause-
see his face. He looks different in a lot of these
Yeah,
pictures.
that's true.
yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
You
because
just
he was mean from a little kid, but with all them kids, and then everybody he had to fend for himself. So a kid wanted to be a kid, but
Right.
Hey,
he had to
but let me ask
become
you a
a
question. Can y'all see him playing with your grandkids?
mm-mm.
no.
Heck
I can't even.
No.
no.
I'm not gonna even invite this kid in the house. He may trip me coming
Right.
down the
We
stairs or something.
That's
Yeah, but
right.
You know.
We
listen.
Yes,
The reason why I
yes.
said that because you never know. You never know. Kids outside playing with other kids. You never know how they turn out. You understand? This is a serious thing
Oh
here.
yeah, but
That's
they
well,
You
have
well,
they
understand?
well,
have
well,
Because
well. Hopefully,
hmm.
it's in his time away and him understanding what it is that he done. Hopefully, he
But let me ask
changed
you a question.
his
Yeah,
life.
Right.
but when you say that the culture from India to America is really different,
oh,
because
Yes, yes.
absolutely.
we wouldn't
Because
have our kids
we
out
would have
getting
turned
no
him
two and
in.
three.
We would have turned him
No,
in.
we wouldn't have turned them in. We like our mothers would have told you, I brought you here.
Here.
Watch me
Take
take
you
you
in.
right
Yep.
back out.
That's what I'm saying. I don't get that.
Absolutely, Patty.
Ain't no little
Absolutely.
kid gonna terrorize me, yo.
You
Yeah,
know,
Get that.
yeah. You,
so you have to look at
Nah.
this kid in a whole
Even
different
if
Different
I was
culture.
manner.
back in their country, this little kid would have been in trouble with me. Believe
Yes,
that.
indeed.
I
Right.
ain't
But
letting
yeah,
no
but
little
as
kid
she stated,
terrorize
yeah,
me. I don't
it's
care what
different.
country I'm living in.
It's completely different.
It
It's
is.
it's
I'm telling you, it
completely
is
different
Crazy.
completely
how
different.
they, take care of their children and how they have to
Exactly.
try to live. So it's completely different. It's
Yeah,
completely
because
different.
like I'm telling you, in the Philippines, these kids, because their our day is their night. So when you
Mhm.
coming home, it's like 1 and 3 o'clock
See
in the
what be the
morning.
difference at?
yeah.
Not a cultural
That's
thing.
not a cultural thing. That's
It's
a
a
human
human
deficit.
defect.
Yeah,
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 yeah. I agree. I agree.
yep. Me too.
I agree.
Yeah,
Yes.
but it
Definitely
ain't gonna
agree.
happen here. We see something wrong with a kid, you hold up. You better monitor your kid. You better do something about your kid. Cause if you don't do something about your kid, I will. That's
Hmm.
hey, that's how
Well,
that
I'm
goes.
gonna do it before
That
to,
he
little
do
kid
it
can
to
give
to,
me eyes,
somebody
I'm gonna give
else.
him an eye right back.
totally agree, but I'm telling you, it is culturally different. When you're in a poor country, those parents and those kids are treated so
Should
differently.
I give them the right to be scared of their
No,
kids? You saying?
no, it
No,
doesn't give them
no.
the right to do that. I'm just saying is that you have to look at when you're living in a different country versus America. It is
America
totally
ain't
different.
that good to me.
No,
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, but we're
Lord.
not going to let our kids run around and know 4 or 5 o'clock
America
in
ain't
the
that good.
morning, and
Life
we're
is
not
what
going to
you
let
make it. Life is
but
what
we're
you
not going
make
to
it.
let our kids run up to strangers. I mean, these
No,
kids run up and beg for money. Do we do that here in
Yeah, but
America?
no.
okay, a lot of these stories, I'm going back to the stories that we've been doing. A lot of these kids, we did a lot of some kid stories, but not a serial killer kid.
Hmm.
A lot of these kids, the Candy Man story, went up to the man was giving out candy. You understand? And it's all type of ways to lure kids away
Yep.
from where they supposed to be. That's anywhere. That's not just their country. That's anywhere. Because we
Yeah.
covered a lot of stories where kids out there missing. and all type of stuff. You understand? And I don't know, Patty. I don't think it has nothing to do with where they live. You know,
I
it's just
I do.
I
I
what
do.
do. I
I
do.
do. I
I
really
do
do.
too.
I don't know.
I see it.
The
In a
upbringing for me.
in a sense, I do because a good question. How many American serial killer kids have we came across?
This the
You
first
know,
one to me.
I know that,
Yep.
but what I'm saying is, the way that they bring their kids up, they really don't believe in, you know, not necessarily punishing their kids, but they go about disciplining their kids a whole different way.
They do.
Yeah, it's
So
called
what kind of
timeout.
discipline? Okay, what kind
They
of discipline that? I'm listening to what y'all saying. What kind of discipline they supposed to give a kid when he's murdering brothers, siblings, and all that? What he supposed to do? Oh, don't do that. Go play with Jack.
well, right right thing to
Come
do was to
on.
turn the
But
kid in. You have to
Right,
turn
Right.
right.
the kid in.
no, no. What we're trying to say is that culturally, we raise our kids in a home. We make sure that our kids are fed. We make sure that our kids are tucked in at night. Whereas if you go, they're like sardines. Them kids are out, and the parents don't even know where these kids are running around.
So
So
why are they having kids?
Cause
Because
they,
they don't
cause they
believe in
don't have
they don't
birth
believe in
control
those
and they not.
abortions and stuff, so
right.
they
They
just
don't
be
believe.
having
It's,
kids.
yeah.
They need to be held responsible
I
for
agree
their
with you.
kids.
I totally agree.
I
You
agree.
I
I
agree
agree.
with you. Yep.
Yeah.
Come on, my kid ain't gonna play with your kid and your kid kill my kid. You understand? Or any type of kid. And you're gonna tell him, oh, this is just the culture.
No, 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 no. That's not what I'm
What?
saying. I'm saying is that when you go to India, if you go to the
I
Asia,
will never go to India.
they're like
But
sardines where you can walk outside and you don't see anybody. You walk outside their country from the time you land to the time you get to your destination. That's all you see is people lingering in
I
the
understand what
streets.
y'all saying, the way things is
Yeah.
back over there. That's why
Yeah.
I won't go there because I'm
But
not
then you see,
accustomed to
now
that.
you understand why a lot of
I
them try to
understand
get,
that.
they leave from where they live and
Yeah,
come to
and come
America
here. But
because,
Exactly.
listen. Now
Exactly.
you
yes,
heard what you just
Exactly.
said. They trying to leave from there to come here. Then they're gonna be playing with our kids. That
you know
don't
what,
that don't
Brooklyn?
sound right to
Here we
me.
go. Here we go.
We're gonna
I'm gonna
make
leave
sure
that
they're
alone, man.
civilized before they come over
Y'all
here.
know I'm
Now,
deep with this, man. I ain't trying to hear all that.
yeah, you're right, but we just want you to see that there's a difference when we talk about overseas than when we're talking about America, because
Yes.
although American people think that they're in poverty, they don't live in
They
poverty. They don't
don't, they
have
really
any
don't know what
idea
it
Right,
what
is.
true
Yeah,
right.
poverty is. But when
absolutely.
you go over to
But you don't
India
have
or
to be
over
sleeping in the tent to have poverty. I'm gonna let y'all know that now. You don't have to be sleeping in the tent to have poverty. It's a lot of people here in United States that can't feed their kids. When you can't feed your kids, that's poverty. It don't matter where you live.
I agree with you.
I
When
agree
you
with that
can't
Yeah,
also.
I
feed your
agree with that.
kid,
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
that's poverty.
Yep.
That's
That's what
poverty.
I
Yep.
call
Absolutely.
poverty.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Period.
Yep. Yep.
Period.
Period. Yep. I
Yes,
agree.
I
And
Yep.
we have
agree
a
with that.
lot of that
Yep.
here.
Yes, we do.
We have a lot of that here. You know,
But that's the reason why a lot of them try to come from there to here
that's what I'm
so they
saying.
could have a
It's
better life
poverty
because
everywhere.
it's really
It's
bad
different
there.
types of poverty, yes, but
Yeah, but
yeah,
it's really bad there.
you can't
Yeah.
Imagine,
feed your
you
kid.
sleeping in a tent and it's like 6, 7 kids on one little mat. You have to
And
really
that's on the ground. So
thank
Yeah.
you
you.
sleeping on ground.
Yeah.
You
Like
sleeping on
what we
ground.
consider the basement.
So
They
Right.
sleeping on
how
like
about all the homeless people? When I went to DC, right? When we went to DC, I'm figuring this is the capital, DC. When you go to DC, you figure that the streets is clean as silk. You know, I went to DC. I saw so many homeless peoples in DC. I couldn't comprehend it.
And they were living in tents.
They was
They
living
had their
across the
Yeah, I
tents.
street
don't
from the
like,
White House.
help me
that.
understand, why
Listen,
do we have
that's
homelessness?
I
in
right.
every state.
You
Like
Every
we
understand?
got
state.
we
And
But
this
I,
we
is
got a
DC I went to.
but
we
help
got
me
a section
understand.
where
I
they
don't
had to
understand why we have it.
The
I don't
I
reason
don't
why
understand
we
it
have
either.
understand.
it is the reason why we have it is because we're not united. It's called your United States. We're not
Right,
united. Because if
Mhm.
right.
we was united, none of that, we wouldn't have all this, and nobody wouldn't be starving or hungry. You
Okay.
understand?
Right.
That's the reason why. Because people don't like to help other people. If you out there with some money and you can make a difference, to help someone, they don't do that. A lot of
Mhm.
people say they do, but they don't.
Hmm.
You
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
know,
the
and
fortunate ones, they
yes,
they really don't.
you
They
know,
really don't
we
because
we do a lot of stuff. The family do a lot of stuff behind the scenes that nobody even know. We for helping people. you know. And a lot of people, when they get money, they rather buy big chains, fancy cars,
Mm-hmm.
big houses, and then you got people out here starving. Me, if I ever become a millionaire and have any type of power and money, I'm gonna take that and help people. You understand? That's the
but
best
but the thing is,
whole thing you can do.
most of the people, I'm not going to say all, but a lot of them are just for themselves.
I'm
So
telling you,
why would
man.
they even care about helping somebody else?
I
I
see
mean,
it all the
it
time.
is
I
what it
see the
is.
thing come on the TV. Me and Jazzy sit there all the time. The thing come on the TV. Oh, donate to this, and this St. Jude's and help this and help that. And I'm like, they shouldn't be have to answer for money because we got all these people out here that have money. That's millionaires, billionaires. And I'm watching them. I'm following a lot of people and they're wasting a whole lot of money. I'm not going to say waste it because you buying something for yourself, whatever you want, it's not waste.
Well,
But
I think they're wasting.
but
Why
you
do I
understand
need
what
to
I'm
go
saying?
to the moon?
Yeah, come on now.
Right. It's a
And
lot of
people
stuff.
out here,
It's a lot of stuff.
it's
Yeah,
hungry. Come on, man.
Okay.
it's
Yo,
true. But
y'all
it's
know
true.
exactly what I'm saying.
We know
Okay.
exactly what
Yep.
you're saying. But we got
Yep.
a
Come
new
on.
Yeah.
mayor, so hopefully he'll do a little something because we
Oh,
do
so
have a
you
new
guys
mayor.
did get a Democratic mayor?
No, yeah, Democratic. His name is Eric Adams. So hopefully
Yeah.
That's who you was
he
voting
will.
for, right?
Yes,
Yes.
hopefully
Okay,
he
Yeah,
will
good.
we
make a
voted and stuff,
difference.
but
Yeah, hopefully make a
it
difference.
seems like every time we vote for somebody and we think it's the right one, always don't be the right one. No, I'm
Yeah. Look what
serious,
we
man.
got now.
Every time I go, oh, I think he's all right. No, I gotta start doing backgrounds, like just like the guardian angel dude. He feel he should be mayor because
Really?
he was in the streets with us. And that's what he said. I was out in the trenches. So vote for me. Come on, man. I don't
Yeah,
know.
but they need to do a lot better than what they're doing for people. I
Yeah,
I,
Oh
I
yeah.
honestly think so. I
yeah.
really honestly think so.
Yeah. They
I
they
praise people
making
that that
they
that
putting
help
people in more
families, that help
poverty.
people, got money, going out there and filming it and showing you helping this family. Those the peoples that I look up to. I don't look up to people that have money and then doing nothing with it. I don't look up to you. You just got money. That's it. You know,
Right.
I praise people that just like us in the family. We don't have a lot of money, but we go out there and we help people and stuff like that with the little bit we got. Them the people that I look up to. I don't look up to people that got all this money and then you never see them help anyone. Come on, man. They
I
help
Right.
people
agree with
for
that.
the cameras, for the cameras. They
Yes.
need the
Right.
cameras around there and everybody boom. I
Okay,
don't
so
see them.
let me ask you a question. So they were saying that he went he undergo treatment for the disorder that he has, right? And then
Yeah.
he was discharged from the home under assumed name in 2016, and
Yeah.
his
Mhm.
current whereabouts are unknown.
Yeah.
So, do you think that the undergoing that treatment, just a question, um, think that would help him? But if he has a disorder, right? If he has a disorder and he's murdering kids at 8, I don't know about that. That
Main
Well,
that
Street is
It it
different.
it
well,
it
well.
it all depends. But he would always have to be medicated.
You think? Well,
And yes, because that's always part of the therapy.
No,
I
any
well.
never
kid to
really
me,
seen
any kid
therapy
that's out
without
there
medication.
killing kids will never see the light of day.
I'm
I
with
Well,
I, I
you on that
agree.
one.
I'm sorry.
if
I agree with
Me
you
too. I
on that
agree
one.
with that
You
one.
know, 8 years
well,
old and you're
No,
murdering
no.
people
And then
well,
you really
at that early
rehabilitated?
age.
No way,
Mm-mm,
bro.
no
if
way.
you remember,
I
though,
just want to thank Be the Difference Clothing. We appreciate that
yeah, if
um
you
donation. Right.
Thanks
Okay,
be the
thanks be the
difference.
Thank you. Be the
difference.
difference.
Yeah, if you remember that it was under speculation that he wasn't the main culprit that was
Yeah.
committing these murders. So, you
Right.
know, he could have been a fall kid for somebody else that was committing these murders because
Absolutely.
He
the
could.
way that the way that he was reacting and things like that is what made people think he didn't have no remorse towards the people that he was killing because you know when they did ask him a question when he was on trial and they started talking about the murders, only thing he
He
did
asked
was
for
smile
food.
and ask for biscuits.
Right.
But
Yeah.
Right.
but they are thinking that someone else helped him with these murders because as of
It,
today, you guys say he's 22 years old.
hmm
Mhm.
Yes.
I think if he would have killed again, we would have known about it. He wouldn't be free right now.
Yeah. You
You
see
know.
what be the
Right.
Right.
difference there?
She says she agree. Gonna come back eventually, and don't think otherwise for him to get married or have children. I agree with that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
I agree
agree.
with that. Be
So
the
what you think
difference.
he
I
gonna
really
teach his
do.
kid?
I
And he
really
might
do.
and he might come to America.
Right.
Crazy.
Don't
Right.
So
say that.
they say that they give them
Stay where he at.
right, but they say that they're giving them treatment and stuff like that. But if they're not in that place, if they decide that they don't want to take the medication, they
That's the
don't.
problem.
You understand,
That's the
guys?
problem.
Hmm.
Okay.
That will be the problem because some of them drugs and some individuals are able to control some of it, but some of them they just taking it to take it.
Let me ask y'all a question.
Hmm.
Do y'all think that he is the only kid in the world that's out here murdering people?
No,
Of
No.
course not. Of
Nope.
No.
course not.
Mm-mm.
Right.
Mm-mm.
So
I
it's
Mm-mm.
think
not
it's something
just
in the
not it's
water.
not just in their country.
No.
It's all around
It's
the
here.
world.
yes, yes,
If
it's
you
here.
China, you name it, it's all
yes,
over.
if you
Yeah,
pull up
Yeah.
it's all over.
killer kids, you
Yeah.
will come across a lot of children that
Yeah.
have murdered.
Yes, they
So
didn't
That is
kill
true.
yes,
their. I read one with a brother and sister. They killed their parents.
Yeah.
I'm
When I
telling
saw
you.
the
So
title, I was like, "Hold up, kill a
8 years
kid?
old. Yes.
Hmm
When you say kids, we got to define a certain age. So I mean, we there's a lot of killer teenage kids here in the
Yeah,
U.S. I mean,
Yeah.
look at
no,
the
but he
Mendez
don't.
brothers.
He
Yes.
looked like he's 6, 7.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a lot of kids at his age that's
Right.
considered serial killers.
But
You
it
know,
is teenagers. It's a lot of teenagers
No,
that
but
have
right?
murdered.
No, they
no.
kill people,
It
but they
is.
don't
They
kill
were like
multiple
9 and 10.
people.
They
Yeah,
killed their parents.
when you
Oh,
kill
yeah,
more than
They
once, you're a
are.
serial killer.
It,
Right.
absolutely.
you think
Right.
here in the United States, really?
Yeah,
Hmm
Yeah. I
yeah.
don't
All
know.
you gotta do is look it up, and that's why I like True Crime Sunday because
Yeah,
it's
because I be learning
always
stuff. I be
yeah.
like, wow.
I learned a lot too.
And
Like
then
I said,
and you see the picture up there where mom is holding a picture
hmm
yeah,
of the
the
baby,
little the girl
little
they try
sisters
to
that he
kill.
killed.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah,
that's why I left it there so y'all can see his
yeah.
face. So if he your neighbor, you better be careful.
Oh my goodness.
I'm telling you.
Well,
That's
I
why
couldn't.
I put these
Yeah.
pictures
Well, we
up
wouldn't
so you
really
can
know him.
see him.
He's older
Well,
now,
let me
so.
give
Right.
you a recent pictures. You see, look. This
Oh,
is a
They
recent
they
is
one.
that
ain't
him?
gonna give.
Really?
You understand? He
They
growing
ain't
up
gonna
now.
show.
Growing
They
up.
ain't
Look at
gonna.
his face. His face don't look no different than when
I
he
don't
was
think
little.
that's him. I think that's another kid.
That's another
I
Oh,
don't
kid.
think.
okay.
Yeah, I don't think that's him. I
Yeah,
think that's
that's
Cause
another
another.
I
kid.
don't. Cause I
Maybe
don't think they
another
would
kid.
put no picture of him out there.
Not
No,
now.
they
No.
protecting him now.
Hmm
Right. Not
Protecting
now.
this
I
guy.
don't know, but look closely.
Yeah.
Yeah, he look totally different.
Yeah.
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 He look totally
Yep.
different.
So this is
But
crazy. Killer
I
kids.
thought it was a good. I thought
Like,
it
you
was
know
Yeah,
what?
good
My
it was
bad.
find,
good.
It was
Jazzy.
a
Yeah, I thought
good
it was
find,
good.
Great
Jazzy.
Yeah.
time.
Very good find,
Great
Jazzy.
Mhm.
topic.
Yeah.
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 Hmm.
That's why I like True Crime Sunday. There's always something new, man. Always something to make me go, wow. And make
Yes.
me don't.
I liked it because Jazzy, I could look at different countries versus
Right.
my own country. It's
Yes.
different
Yeah.
cultures
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right.
versus my own. Because
Uh,
Yes.
I was trying to figure out why would this kid just go out and start killing? Because the teenagers in the United States, when they kill, they want money or they trying to
yes.
find some lover or
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
It would be
and
the difference there.
She said her heart aches. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yes.
A little, small kid, 8 year old,
Crazy,
murdering.
yo.
It's
yeah.
it's bad. It's really bad.
Terrible.
It's really bad.
Yeah. Just when I thought y'all couldn't top the last show, y'all always coming out with something, man.
Yeah,
This
Jazzy,
was an
that
awesome
was a good
find.
one.
Yep, great find, Jazzy.
Yeah,
Thank
it
you
was.
guys.
Yes, Jazzy.
Awesome find.
Yeah, but I think we kind of summed it
All
up.
right, so we're gonna wrap it up. You know, yeah, because we can't say no more than what we said.
Yeah,
So you
That's
know,
right.
absolutely.
be
That's it.
careful of your surroundings. You know, these people are out there.
Yes.
Yes.
We don't make this up. This is true crime Sunday.
Yes.
Everything that we talk about is actual facts. Actual
Yes.
stuff
Absolutely.
that
Hmm.
happened. All right,
Yes.
Yes.
we can't make these things up.
Yes.
All right, so we're gonna wrap it up. Let me get rid of this. Keep an eye on his face, y'all. You know, do your research.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna remove this. All right, so I'm gonna let everybody know. This is our last show for the holiday. We will be back after Thanksgiving. You know, all of us have families and whatnot, and that we want to visit and do be around and whatnot and do things. So we'll be back after Thanksgiving. All right.
Yes.
So yeah,
Yes.
we will not be on until after Thanksgiving. All right. So we want to thank everybody that watches us, even the replay, that support the family all the time. We truly appreciate y'all. All right. So we're gonna wrap it up. So to my right is my beautiful wife Jazzy.
Thank you guys for coming out and supporting Brooklyn and the family. And I hope you guys enjoyed the show and have a great day.
All right. Next up, my sister Patty.
Yeah, thanks everyone. Hope you have a nice and safe Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, and hope that you bellies will be full. You'll enjoy your time with your family.
Yes.
So be safe out there, you guys.
All
Yes.
right. Next up, my sister True.
Thanks everybody for coming to join us today on True Crime Sunday. And also have a very happy and safe Thanksgiving.
All right. Next up is my brother Dre.
Yeah, I want to thank everyone for coming out for supporting Brooklyn and the family today. We appreciate your support. Hopefully, you guys had a good time here at True Crime Sunday, and we'll see you after Thanksgiving. Everybody, have a wonderful and blessed day.
Right.
All
Happy
right.
Thanksgiving,
Yep.
guys. Happy
Happy
Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving,
Thanksgiving.
Happy
everybody.
Thanksgiving.
Stay safe and be blessed. So, Brooklyn and the family is out. Happy Thanksgiving, and we'll see y'all when we come back. Brooklyn and the family is out.
Peace.
Yes. Yes. Bless. Brooklyn cord cutters in the family. 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 You know you can't wait. Better not be late. You anticipate. You know we great. All about the love here. You can keep the hate. The family keep it real. You can keep the fake. Brooklyn cord cutters in the family. Brooklyn cord cutters in the family. Brooklyn cord cutters in the family. Brooklyn cord cutters in the family.
I see why you're mad, I see why you hate. Cause I made myself the boss, we constant making plays. I see why you're mad, I see why you hate. Cause you're blinded by the fame in Brooklyn, wide awake.
Brooklyn cord cutters in the family. Brooklyn cord cutters in the family. Brooklyn cord cutters in the family. Brooklyn cord cutters in the family.